Namaste. Welcome to shylaji.com. I am Shaila Vasunath. I'll be taking today consonants. Previous videos, if you would have seen mine, you would have noticed that the first video I had done on pronunciation of vowels, and the second video, if you would have seen, it is on the writing part of the vowels. Today we will be focusing on the consonants. So consonants, in the sense, I will first start with the pronunciation part of it, and then we will further go on the writing of each row, how to do it. Now let's go into the class and just learn what it is. See, you would have seen it on the board, what I have written here on the board, you would have observed it. I have written Varnamala. I have written Varnamala. That is, in Varnamala we have two divisions. One is Swar, which we have already learned, that is 11 plus 2. And another we have Vyanjan here. That now what is over here? They are 39 Vyanjan. So altogether we have in Varnamala 52. So if anyone is going to ask you what is that Varnamala, you can say Varnamala are the Hindi alphabets, Hindi letters which are written in Devanagari script. And you have two divisions. One is Swar, the other one is Vyanjan. Swar we have already finished. Now we will go with the Vyanjan. It is called Vyanjan, V-Y-A-N-J-A-N. Vyanjan. So now we will be discussing about the 39 Vyanjan, what I have written here. So let us focus on the letters here. These letters, for few you would have known, you would have seen these letters in many textbooks, all that you would have seen. But let me now explain to you how to go about the sounds, because each row have got a sound which comes from the mouth. Now, these, if you see this row, if you see this, now for example, let us take it as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Till here, first let us take it as the 5 rows, 5 letters in each row. Now, this way, if you are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we call it as, this we call the ka row, cha row, ta row, ta row and pa row. Now, each row sounds from different parts of your mouth. Now, when we see that, now if you say first letter ka, if you say the letter ka, you could see that the ka sounds from the throat here. If you touch it, you can feel it ka, ka. So this letter and this full row sounds from the throat. So from here you get the sound. Now if you see first and the third row, these two are light sounds. These two are light sounds. And the second and the fourth row, these two are pressure sounds. These two are pressure sounds and these two are light sounds. Now let us start with the first sound of pronunciation. We tell it as ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. See, this also we have to sound it from here. Nga, nga. Okay, if you find it very difficult, I can just give you a clue for this. You can, for example, you have a word called Ganga. So, gang, gang. If you stop at that, it stops here. Gang. So that way you sound it as Ganga. And this sound here, this end sound, that is the sound which comes for this nga, nga. Okay, so ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. I hope you understand. Now the first sound, you just say it like ka. Then this third one, ga. But this one, you pronounce it kha. For example, if you would like to know whether you're sounding it right, what you should do is, just keep your hand like this and say kha, kha. If you say that, you could get the pressure of the air pressure on your palm. So that means you're sounding it right. So kha. Same way here, gha, gha. So you get it. Now, if you see, you have this letter in Tamil as this. Only one letter which represents all the four. All the four it represents. And in Hindi, it has got individual sounds. It has got individual sounds. Now if you see this, it is okay, it is that letter. Now these are all called the nasal sounds. All these letters are called nasal sounds, which you sound it with your nose. The sound comes through that. Nga, nga. You sound it here and you take the air from the nose. So these are all those sounds. Now I have told you the first row and the third row are light sounds. Second row and the fourth row are the pressure sounds. Now if you see, I have told you totally 39 letters. Now 39 letters, how? These are 25. 5 rows, 5 letters and 5, totally you have 5 rows. And these are 4, 4, 4. So each row 4, 4 letters. So you have here 12. So 12. You have here 2 letters. 2. So that 2. Totally you have 39. Now you will ask me, what are these 2 letters? Now in some words, I heard many of my students asking me, there is a dot kept down. Now what is the difference between the letter which has a dot and the letter which doesn't have a dot? There is no much difference at all. Both sound the same. When you start a letter, you don't keep a dot. But when you write this letter anywhere in between the word, you keep a dot. So that is the difference. Otherwise, both are same. We take it as the same, but we have added it in the consonants category as 39. Among the 39, these 2 also will come. Now I was talking about each row, how you pronounce. Now this one you sounded from here, ka. The second one you sound from, if you say cha, cha, your tongue will be there before your teeth. You should place your tongue before your teeth and you have to pronounce it as cha, cha. If you see Chandra, cha, chan. So when you're saying that cha, you could see the front portion of your tongue touching on the top before your teeth. That is the place for all these letters. So you have to say cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. Cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. Now coming to the next one, you have this row. It is the tongue, what happens, it rolls and the tip of the tongue touches on the top part of your mouth. Like that. Okay. Now, ta, ta, da, da, na, na. Okay. Ta, ta, da, da, na. So even that letter will sound at the same place. Na, na. See, my tongue rolls. Na, ta, ta, da, da, na. So that's how it has to be pronounced. The next one is ta. That means the teeth between the tongue has to come. Ta, ta, tha, da, dha, na. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. The next one is, this is called where this placement is at the lips. You have to lock the lips. So here you say pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. So if you see each row, it will be sounding from one part of the mouth, from the neck to the lips. It starts here and it ends by closing the lips. So that is how it has to be pronounced. Each row has got a place to pronounce. If you pronounce it according to that, definitely your pronunciation will be perfect. So please follow that. Now when you come here, it is ya, ra, la, va. Then it is sh. This is sh, sh, sa, ha. Now you might ask, what is this? Both are same sound. Yes, in English also we have, both of them will be with the same SHA sound. But the difference is, here when you are sounding this, it is sh, sh. Just like how you are bringing this place, sh. Okay, shang, shang. If you see, the tongue is touching before the teeth, sh. But this one, it has to be sh, sh. That means you have to roll the tongue almost. Sh. See the sound how it's coming? Sh. Sh. So this one is mostly used for all the Sanskrit words which are used in Hindi. And this is for the regularly you use like Shankar, Shiv, all those words you use this one. And this is the sa, the regular sa, Sarita, Saraswati. So when you use that, you use this sa, sa. Okay. The next one, these are the last four are joint consonants. Two letters together has been formed as one letter. So these also come under the consonants. So these four also. These are ksha, tra, gya, shra. Ksha, tra, gya, shra. So these are the letters which come under the same category of consonants. So we pronounce it as accordingly. Now we have done the Vyanjan over here. We have completed. I have explained to you all the pronunciation part. And next video I will be focusing on each row, how we would pronounce and what English sound it could be. I will be giving you the sound also. Maybe I can help you also with the Tamil letter, what it is, and then I can explain it in detail for you in my next video. For today, this video I think we have completed all the Vyanjan part. Friends, if you have any doubts, please comment so that I can clarify your doubt or I can make a new video based on that. Otherwise, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon so that you get the notification. For today, thank you so much. Thank you friends. Namaste.